MovieWeb.com.
What's your report about?
Mom,
Whose idea was that?
Mrs. Shélan's, because she thought it would help.
With what? What do you need help with?
You know what people get when Mom goes away?
No, how do they get?
Like, serious.
Heidi, Dawn, did you miss that bus?
May we come inside, sir?
Mr. Phillips, I regret to inform you that Sergeant Grace Ann Phillips was killed on March 12th.
I heard you say something very interesting about the fact that George Bush had banned like the sight of the coffins coming home.
Right.
That's one of the reasons you did this. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think they had banned photos of the dead. I think it was either Andrews or Davis Air Force Base, so don't get me wrong. I might be wrong on the Air Force Base, but wherever they land, you know, they didn't let us take photos of it. They didn't let the media take photos of it. So it just seemed very clear to me that that was a kind of egregious and cowardly political act, one of the worst I've seen in my lifetime. But it was also very clear, oh, well, we should tell the story of one of those coffins coming home. So it just seemed very clear. So the impetus to do the movie came out of a sense of outrage. But then when we wanted to do it, I was saying, well, we have to transcend the polemics, because if we just do a piece about polemics or we just attack the ideologues, you know, you preach to the converted, no one will listen. It'll just be more into that left-right banter. But can we tell some universal story about family and about loss and grief that an anti-war protester and the military families would all say, yeah, no, that's true. Can we really do that? Can we do something that rises above that partisan bickering? And that's what we tried to do.
Ah, stop!
What if we did?
What?
What if we did, right now, went to Enchanted Gardens? What if we did? Would you like that?
We can't.
Is that something you'd like to do? Why not?
Sit down, don't.
Girls, why not?
Yeah, Dad, we have school.
You can miss a few days of school. Do you guys want to do it?
Adults! You party pooper?
Yes or no, Heidi, right now? It's a one-time only offer, Enchanted Gardens, right now.
Right now, Heidi,
Right now!
Do we have an atlas?
Let's do it!
From what I understand, the seed of this came from a very miserable experience you had at a theme park. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm maybe not miserable, but an experience that sort of stayed with me. I was with my brother and his two daughters, and we went to Kings Island Park in Ohio. And he's divorced and sort of has a very troubled relationship with his daughters. Not troubled, but, you know, uncommunicative. They don't talk enough. And I was able to witness this relationship and sort of this dysfunctional unhappiness in some ways set against a theme park was just something that stuck with me for a long time. I wanted to tell a story. I wanted an unhappy family in the midst of all this happiness, and sort of, you know, chain restaurants and everywhere you go, you see this happy family promoted in the advertisements and the tables next to you. And I just like that sort of contradiction.
Well, this seemed like a really dramatic film with a lot of adult themes. Was there ever any playtime for you guys on the set?
Pretty much in between every take.
Yeah.
I mean, the film is very heavy material, but in between it was really great because there was a great cinematographer and great crew. Just everyone was really nice, really funny, fun to be around.
Yeah, they were really fun.
No, what was the funnest part of the film for you?
The scenes where you can have fun and work at the same time, like at the amusement park and in the hotel pool. Because me and her were playing in the pool, and we were working at the same time. So that was fun.
Hey, it's Stanley and the girls. I just wanted to hear your voice on the machine and tell you that we're all right. We're in Florida. I told you we were going to Florida, right? I'm such a mess. I don't know how to talk to these girls. I haven't even told them. How do I say it? You gotta tell me what to do.
people aren't put off by you like by some actors are put off by what they have to say in the media, but you're very trusting presence to a lot of people. I'm wondering what your feelings towards that is.
Oh,
as far as getting a point across.
Well, I think I don't mind throwing bricks through windows, you know, and I think there's a time and place for that. But this was not that. This was, you know, I mean, Jim talks about, like, you know, if you read a great short story, it evokes a certain feeling, or it evokes a certain kind of humanity. And that feeling and that sense of human kind of possibility that you can get into some universal truths about people, where you kind of share your common humanity and that thing. That's what we were trying to do here. But there's time to throw bricks at the ideologues and to war profiteers, and those are right and good instincts. And I do believe that film should be subversive in a certain element too. But this is just a story about the people making the real sacrifices on both sides of the conflict. But certainly this story is about the American sacrifice that's made day to day, and to try to grasp with the abstraction of the war and just put a human face on it, and just tell a story about grief and loss with some dignity, you know. So that's what we tried to do with this. In a way, I have very strong opinions about all that, but I wanted the movie, and Jim wanted the movie to transcend our own opinions, you know, because a movie isn't just a megaphone for your opinions. It's not, you know, otherwise you can just go on a talk show and you can do it, say what you want. You can write something. You can do. There's a million ways to get your opinions out there, especially if you're in a position like me, where there's always cameras around. But the film, we wanted to go beyond that, go beyond my ego, my opinion, what I think is right, and just try to tell a very human story. Will you do me a favor? If you can't sleep, will you wake me up?
Why?
So I can talk to you.
Really? You'd do that?
Yes, I would do that. Yes.